Hello, this is Overly Critical Enemy with another video. Today's video is going to be reviewing Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft on Netflix. And there's a lot of controversy already about this anime. I'll get that out of the way right now. It's basically a lot of people are saying she's a man, or she looks like a man. And she is pretty masculine. There's no way of going around this, okay? Like, she is overly masculine. A lot of people are calling her, what was it, Larry Croft instead of Laura Croft. I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, I think she is a bit too masculine. You could tell that she's a female though. You can't like mistake her for a dude. Like, I don't think so, at least. But like, my problem with the design is, yeah, she's too masculine. But why couldn't they design her after the recent games? She looked like a normal woman. Like, she was fine. So like, why didn't they try to mimic that? It didn't have to be one for one or anything like that. Just try to make her look like in the video games. That wasn't. She looked fine. There was nothing wrong with their design in those games, and at least in my opinion. So this design makes no fucking sense. But onto the review. There's a lot of shit that happens in this that makes no fucking sense. For one, the story is out there about these stones and they combine and pretty much end the world. It's kind of confusing, hard to follow. It is kind of, in a sense, it follows like some of the video games, right? You get these not like pretty unrealistic, story about some supernatural kind of stuff. That kind of happens in video games. It's not as grounded as it probably should be. And she does some pretty ridiculous shit on here, just like in the games. The fighting scenes were pretty good, but for one, there's at the start it was fine. I was still like the first I guess 2 episodes. It was fine. I was kind of enjoying the show, and it just went off a cliff real quick. There's a scene where she's swimming around away from this crocodile. She somehow outswims this damn thing, which is a mystery in itself. And she gets bit on the leg, somehow not breaking her leg, and it stabs it, kills it, and she's like walks it off like it's like a flesh wound, like no big deal. Like, a crocodile just bit your fucking leg, and she's just like do 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 do. It's pretty ridiculous, and a lot of people are complaining she cries a lot, which she does. Like, she does cry quite a bit in this show. At certain points, I think it is appropriate for her to cry, but there's this one scene that just baffled me. Is like she gets possessed by one of these stones. He's just is like fucking killing a bunch of people, like throwing people to the crocodile. No, it wasn't a crocodile. It was a lion. I misspoke. And she kills like 3 people, and she, including this dude that she uses as a shield to block bullets so it doesn't kill her. And the guy's like laying there dying, and she starts crying. Like she didn't even know this dude. This random guy. Like, I get like maybe she felt just so bad for it, but I don't think she was conscious of what she was doing. So like, why was she crying about this guy? Just some random dude. Like, and she's like cries over him. Like, why? As you know, as many problems this show has, like her being masculine is probably the least bit of the fucking problems going on here. Devereaux's the villain, and he does a pretty good job. He used the same voice as Trevor Belmont, which is a little bit, I guess, I think it's miscast. It's kind of a shock that to hear him play him, because he's like a good guy, and it was just like, oh shit, like and it was a bit weird, but he does a pretty good job. The voice acting is on point. The one thing that's really bothers me about the show is they mix CGI with an animation, and the CGI looks fucking terrible. I don't know why they did this because like it's just fucking terrible. It looks fucking just absolutely dog shit. Like they put no fucking effort into that CGI stuff. And why did they mix it in with the regular animation? It feels like it was lazily done because Laura looks weird every time she's on the fucking screen. She doesn't look like she's drawn the same way every fucking time. I don't know. I can't put my thumb like on it, but she just looks so goddamn different every time she's on the screen. It's just mind-boggling. Like it's inconsistent with the drawing. I guess maybe that's what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. It just looks fucking terrible. A lot of people were complaining that she had no boobs. I don't know why. Like, holy shit, that's your first fucking complaint about this show, that she's masculine and she don't have no boobs. Like, what? Ugh. This show is fucking terrible. Um, I'm trying to like, besides the fight scenes, which were pretty good, I can't really think of anything that's really positive about it. Her design is god fucking awful. Story nonsensical. Like, good luck trying to fucking figure this out. The villain is okay, I guess. Like, they make characters gay for some odd reason. Like, I don't under fucking stand. Like, even if they made it apparently that she was straight, it would like, imagine if they went out of the way to have scenes in here to show her that she was straight. Like that she, like, why do I fucking need to know that? Like, everyone seems to be gay on here. Like, Devereaux seems to be gay. Her friends seem to be gay. The guy that was a womanizer in the original. So they changed, their sexualities, which I don't fucking know why, because it doesn't do anything for the character. They actually built up and made it relevant to the story. Can't stalk, or like tried to build this up and make it so it actually, you care that this is what she is, then I wouldn't really care. But it's just thrown on there as a tag, like checking a box of, you gotta get your demographics. Checkbox, checkbox. Like, when it's not fucking necessary. Just stop. I guess forcing it is the wrong word. Maybe it's not. Like, making it blatantly obvious. Like, this person's gay. This person is straight. Like, I want a good show. I don't give a shit whether their sexual orientation is, or if they're trans, or whatever the fucking identity is. I don't give a shit. Just give me a good show, for the love of God. And this isn't it. Overall, I don't know what to rate this shit. Oh my god. Even IGN gave this a 5 out of 10. Like, it's bad when even IGN can't justify this shit. I give it like a 4 out of 10. It's below average. I just can't get behind this show. I don't think if there's a second season, it would be a fucking miracle. Like, the design of hers is god awful. I don't know why they couldn't just use the game references. She looked fine. She wasn't over sexualized in those games. Use that model, or make it similar to her model there. There was nothing wrong with it. Why deviate from that? The story makes no sense. The fighting was the only good parts of the whole damn thing. She cries a little bit too much. Yes, she does. Sometimes it's appropriate. Sometimes it really makes no damn sense. Most times it makes no damn sense. Like, why are they doing this to the show? I have no idea. If it continues, I think it's only 8 episodes. So if you can endure it, I don't recommend watching it, because any fan's going to be pissed off at this. Even the most casual fan of this series, of the game series, is not going to like this. show. It has very few redeeming qualities. Please, for the love of God, do not watch this. If you do, I guess you're just a masochist. That's pretty much all to say. Like and listening, rank, comment, subscribe.